building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm a West Coast bad boy. I represent it. Trey, that's a bad toy. Is it rented? Party hard. Very funny. You don't hear my tummy. I guess my money. My stomach ain't growling. I'm styling and wilding.
Welcome to a special edition of Sunday Night Basketball here on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
Yeah, they had some trouble with this team last year, splitting the season series.
Pass to Thibault. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner. To the middle. Here's Klingon. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
For a 7'2" guy like Donovan Klingon, it must be easy to jam it.
You look at the career of Damian Lillard. He's provided some unforgettable moments, Grant.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. And I remember you were on the call for one of those moments. That unfathomable series-ending buzzer beater he hit against the Thunder.
Now here's Lillard. the rejection. And they get it back. Klingen's shot is off. About a minute played here so far in the first. Bancaro surveys. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the numbers remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Holiday. Double team on Holiday to the left side wing. Klingen inside. He's averaging about 6 points per game. With the second effort. And the layup is up and in. Klingen's got his second basket.
And this is where you feed the big man Klingen. He knows how to execute from this close.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Now here's Thibault. And stolen by Suggs. And here comes the break. Bitadze controls the rebound and the putback. And it's all knotted up.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Lillard with the ball. Now guarded by Suggs. Down low. Here's Klingen. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Franz Wagner.
They're getting really physical there inside. Now Klingen knows this is just going to be part of the routine for him here in the league.
Well, one thing's certain about Donovan Klingen. He is going to be a defensive menace for years to come, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he is a 7'2" monster, and he casts a long shadow in the paint. And for his size, he has the agility to hold up better than most centers further out.
Now here's Bane. Giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. 2 on the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Right side, Holiday. Launches the 3. Out of bounds, it'll be Magic ball. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me that they've got one of the league's best lockdown defenders in Drew Holiday, so it won't be easy for us tonight. Coach went on to say that against top-tier individual defender like Holiday, the most important thing is spreading the points around and having a diverse attack. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And Banchero gets it to go.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Right side, Holiday. Back to Lillard. Portland moving it around.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Banchero outside. Pass to Bitadze. Back to Banchero. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Orlando trailing here. 4 on the clock. Here's Isaac. And Klingen pulls it down.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Now Holiday. Still without a bucket. Out to Lillard. And stolen by Suggs. Payne with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Isaac's shot is off. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. launches it. It's hauled in by Isaac. Open shot by Caro. The jumper from the wing off target.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
To the paint. Fling it. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Not just a score. Lillard knows it's his responsibility as the point guard to involve his teammates.
And Suggs, here we go. First shot won't go. Portland leading by 3. Inside. Back to Lillard. And it's blocked by Isaac.
We talk about Isaac's reach often, and they're using it to send the shot back.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sharp. Again, the miss by Portland. Magic trail by 3. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Wagner outside. To snap the cold streak. Portland with a rebound.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity. Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Outside Sharp. High arcing shot. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. And the foul called on Anthony Black. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up.
And here's Henderson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Off the outside. Back to Henderson.
2 minutes remaining in defense. 2 minutes.
Here he goes. And he buries his first look.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Magic trail by 5. Outside Bain. From deep. Avdia pulls it in. Now Portland with it. All right, Legs, you look at the leap the Blazers have taken. What's the biggest factor?
I think it's the fact they've added a lot of defense to their front court, which has really set the tone for their team. And it's an identity they're going to continue to build on.
Talent on the floor and stability in the head coaching position.
Key factors, for sure.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
And that one's good. Sharp.
And we know it's still early, but they're getting destroyed on the boards.
Outside Bain. Can they get it? Rebound by the Trailblazers. Henderson for 3. That shot is off. Orlando with the ball. Trailing by 10. And the dunk by Isaac.
And that was a big man play by Isaac, going in with intention and dunking it.
To the inside. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Now here's Bain. He's scoreless. Williams grabs the board.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Ooh, that one misses for Grant.
And while Jeremy Grant has bounced around a bit in his career, teams really do value his combination of length and shooting. Plus, he gives you all-out effort defensively.
Black outside. Inside. Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You know, know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
20.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Portland.
They started this one on a mission to own their offensive rebound, outworking the defense to win back the ball and get second chance shots.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
And Portland has possession following the three-point basket by Orlando. Pass to Banchero. Back to Black. It's stolen by Henderson. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, Paolo Banchero is trying to become more vocal. He said being the best player on the team, you've got to speak up. You can't ever be quiet because at the end of the day, I'm a high-Q player. I see the game really well, and if I'm not out there talking the game, it's doing everyone a disservice. Back over to you.
Outstanding. Allie, we appreciate the report. The three from Banchero. Gets the three to fall. Banchero's got 7 points.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
Sharp, no good.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Now here's Banchero. 7 points in the game. Banchero missing again.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And Richardson comes to help. Back to Avdia. And stolen by Banchero. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Drills it from deep. Richardson's got 6 in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Off the outside. Fires the three. Cuts off the pass. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Richardson for 3. Portland with a rebound. It's Avdia on the wing. Three-pointer. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Black outside. Outside Richardson. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple. Richardson's got 9.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there. He is just ice cold. Luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
The 3 from Banchero. And another 3 for Orlando.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Stolen. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity and a three-point play. It goes on Denny Avdia. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Magic?
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And also a big factor has been their rim protection. They've been very active, rotating to the basketball quickly. Just great effort so far on that end.
Here's Henderson looking to win the run. Misses another, just 1 of 4 from the floor. Carter, good. And it's a 6-point Orlando lead.
And just excellent work by Carter Jr. He's used to having to overcome tough defense like this.
Back to Henderson. Williams on the wing. 6 points for him. And Williams punches it home.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Teams will make substitutions. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Here's Lillard. Clock at 6. From the top of the key, he buries it. And now just a 2-point Orlando lead.
I didn't see that coming. He sinks a pretty dicey shot.
And Suggs, here we go.
Man, Suggs can really move. And once he sees he has a clear path, he launches up for the dunk.
Here's Lillard. It's tipped. The three from Bane. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Here's Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard. Orlando leading by 7. Wagner for 3. Thibault with the board. For 3, here's Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
From deep, Bane. And it's Portland with a rebound. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home.
And you can't let Holiday get lined up from anywhere on the arc, including in the corner.
Here's Suggs. Following the three-point basket by Portland. And he goes in for the dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Three-pointer, Holiday. It's rebounded by Batase. Bane with it. Guarded now by Klingon. Wagner. Pass to Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. Kamara on the double. Bane surveying the D. Great D that time from Kamara. Here's Wagner. The three from Bane. Rebounded by Kamara.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Out left to the wing. To the middle. And he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, just a great find by Klingon. As he plays more and more, the game will slow down for him.
Outside Bane. Fires in the triple. He's got 6 in the quarter.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Pass to Holiday. 4-3. Stolen by Bane. And here's the fast break. Takes a 3. From deep three-point land. The long-distance 3 is buried. He's already got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Blazers trail by 10.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
Now here's Bain. This one for three. And another three for Orlando.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Desmond Bain getting it done for the Magic. Clicking from deep. 4 threes made in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Magic leading by 11. And 10, the Blazers front office aggressively seeking wing depth.
Yeah, and in Denny Adbia and Toumani Camara, they've got some ringers. They are still young and tremendously talented. They might be set at the forward spot for a decade.
Pass to Suggs. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Wagner missing. Blazers trail by 11. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. The shot by Lillard, no good. Banchero outside. Now here's Bain. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Here's Suggs. A three from the inbound.
They started out this half ice cold. 0 for their first three.
Thibault on the wing. Lillard deciding where to go with it. Back to Thibault. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Lex, when we talk about current players, who are the guys you want taking the shot with the game on the line right now?
Well, certainly the tried and true like Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. You can't go wrong there. Or a multi-time MVP in Nikola Jokic.
Now here's Banchero. He's got 12. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. Blazers trail by 9. They set the pick. Outside Holiday. And there's the drive. And Holiday powers it home.
Boy, I'll tell you, when Holiday shifts gears, he quickly leaves people behind.
Camara on the double. To the paint. Kicks it out to Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. Back to Bataze. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Banchero. And Clingan pulls it down.
At this point, they might need to try something different. Ofer to start the half.
Back to Camara. And stolen by Suggs. Here's Banchero. Banchero getting busy on the break.
In transition, Banchero already knows to turn on the Jets. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense to catch up on him at all.
Pass to Thibault. And stolen by Bain. And here's Wagner. And here's Banchero. Camara covering. Banchero no good. Holiday surveying the floor. Down low. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
First, Clingan screens the defender out of the play and then capitalizes.
Now here's Suggs. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trail Blazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Back to you.
a good strategy. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Lillard with the ball. Now guarded by Suggs. Got a hand on it. And he stays with it. The putback. Pass to Thibault. Now Holiday. Guarded by Bane. Just 4 to shoot. Spins. Tries yet again. Orlando with the rebound.
And he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Blazers trail by 9. Here's Holiday. Lillard outside. Here's Kamara. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Kamara's got 6.
Just keeping the game simple. Lillard's patience and acute understanding of pick and rolls comes in handy.
Back to Payne. From deep three-point land. Wagner outside. Suggs left side. Counted from distance. He has 7.
And not wasting any time here. Suggs is quick on the draw off the catch.
Pass to Thibault. Back to Holiday. Here's Lillard. Here's the 3. Again, the miss by Lillard.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
So it's Portland now. Orlando making their last shot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That'll be a second foul of the game. And some changes here for Portland. Pass to Grant. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Now here's Black. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's Richardson. Avdia pulls it in.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Legs, when you look at the maturation of Denny Avdia, just how good you think he can be.
Well, Brian, he is living up to being a top 10 pick. He has an all-around game, and more than anything, it's the force that he plays with. He is proving to be a real difference maker.
Now here's Black. Back to Isaac. Pass to Richardson. And Williams over to help. Tipped. Now the Blazers on the move. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And there's Henderson, just so quick. He loves to get out and run.
Outside Richardson. Puts up a 3. Hits the trifecta. Richardson's got 12 points.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Pass to Henderson. It's Sharp on the wing. 6 to shoot. Looking to get back on track. Oh, misses the dunk.
How does such an elite finisher not throw that down? I'm confused.
Richardson for 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
The 3. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Here's Richardson. He's got 18. Picked by Carter. The three is up. Williams grabs the board.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Outside Richardson. 27 seconds left in the third quarter.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
Henderson with it. Now Carter defending. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, great find right there by Henderson. He is such a gifted facilitator.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. 9 seconds left in the third quarter. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Orlando ahead. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Blazers trail by 17. Out to the wing. For 3, here's Lillard. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And he's now got the double-double.
When you're facing a guy as massive as Klingon, you really have to be smart about boxing him out. I mean, he is so good on the offensive boards to be so young.
Lillard outside. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
Outside Richardson from behind the arc. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better. And with each miss, you can see the frustration mounting for him.
Black with it. And Kamara picks him up defensively. Richardson for 3. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Has to Klingon. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Portland making a switch here.
In for the Trailblazers.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here.
Christian Wood.
Pass to Kamara. Inside. Out to Lillard. It's deflected. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Here's Suggs. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, nice initiative from Suggs. Seeing an easy scoring opportunity and pouncing on it.
Lillard with the ball. Now guarded by Suggs. The shot by Lillard, no good.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
Back to Banchero. The three ball. Sinks the tray. Banchero's got 21.
I just love the ball move.
And stolen by Banchero. In transition, the Magic on the run. Great D that time from Kamara. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
And so Banchero will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And the basket by Bane.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Lillard with the ball. Now guarded by Suggs. And it's Orlando on the break. Bane from deep three-point land. From deep three-point range. Thibault with the board.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack. Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period, he finally drains one.
Pass to Wagner. Bataze with a screen. Wagner inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Wagner's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, Wagner's showing he has the strength to beat contact.
Here's Lillard. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
From deep, Banchero. Wood grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the paint. And Wood with the stuff.
At 6'10", dunking is effortless for Wood, especially when he's given this type of positioning.
Suggs surveys the D. From deep, Bane. And the three-pointer goes.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Lillard outside. On the take. And the dunk by Lillard.
The defense gets cut to shreds by Lillard on the drive. He's just so quick and agile.
To the middle. Orlando moving the ball around. From downtown. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Pass to Wood. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Shot clock at 5. Second chance effort. And it's Suggs with the bucket inside. Suggs has got 4 points in the quarter.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
Orlando calls timeout. Here's Orlando. Richardson for 3. Kept alive. Outside Jones. Jacks up a 3. And Richardson hits from deep. Richardson's got 32 points.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Jones from outside. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
And you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Richardson, no good. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Pulls up on the wing. Kamara, no good. Richardson with it. .124 left to the fourth.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Magic.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
Lillard. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
What's incredible, he doesn't need much space to let it fly. Lillard's shooting touch does wonders for his team spacing.
Pass to Richardson. Fires from deep. Lillard pulls down the board. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's blocked by Isaac. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
I'ma ice both of y'all like Gretzky. I'ma at you like bless me. Hit the dance floor, impress me.